South Africa, a dramatic country both historically as well as geologically. Over 3 billion-year-old gneisses and granites help provide magnificent landscape panoramas. Winding mountain roads at Chapman's Peak. African penguins at Boulders Bay. The dramatic Cape Point, and the so famous Cape of Good Hope. The veiled Table Mountain in the middle of Cape Town with its magnificent and almost endless views. One can easily understand why it is so very hard to leave this mountain. But let's do it nonetheless and head off to the Wineland region. South Africa is part of what is called the New World, and one of the wine countries that has seriously begun to challenge the traditional powers in the art of creating fine wine. However, winemaking in South Africa is not new. The first pressing of grapes from the area around Cape Town took place on the 2nd of January 1659. And this date is generally regarded as the birth date of the South African wine industry. Today, South Africa is very much an up-and-coming country within the wine world. The area around Franschhoek and Stellenbosch is one of the world's most renowned wine regions. Its Mediterranean climate, coupled with a fertile soil, provide the perfect conditions for producing world-class wines.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, we're in Franschhoek. Here is a block of Semillon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to pick it up next week. Looks good. So,
You tasted it?
yes, I tasted it. It's powerful. It's as supposed to be.
Good.
So, yeah, we'll start next week here. It's a 100 years old vineyard, more than 100 years old, Semillon. A very good taste. It's an organic vineyard. The grapes are tasting very good.
Lured by this fascinating terroir, Vangelis Gerovasilio and Vasilis Tsaxalis, two award-winning winemakers, teamed up with the well-known vintner, connoisseur and marketer Takis Soldatos to create new and stimulating wines. They christened their venture Escapades, a name inspired by their dream and endeavors to create modern versions of traditional wines on this ancient continent. The grapes are harvested when they're perfectly ripe. Sensitive palates, knowledge and experience are very important for determining when the grapes are ready for harvesting. The climate is also an important factor for the grape's characteristics in the production of a fine wine. Ideally, the temperature should be around 25 degrees Celsius during the day and 10 at night. This gives the wine its distinctive color and good taste.
We're picking up a Sauvignon Blanc on this block today. The grapes looks good.
Very, very good. I think it's a big year. And we hope to make very good Sauvignon for Escapade.
Yeah.
They have a lot of taste, good acidity, and flavor of local weather. Yeah. And the spirit of the local. Exceptional. Fantastic.
You think so too?
Yes, I think it's of the best years. So we will see when we make the wine. We'll see. But the grapes looks good. I'm Takis Soldatos, is Vangelis Gerovasilio, the head winemaker, you can say. Chris, the local responsible winemaker for the South African vintage this year. So maybe you can say some words for the vintage, Chris.
Okay, the vintage in South Africa in certain regions looks like being a very good one. Up until Christmas was a relatively cool ripening period. There's been not a lot of rainfall, so careful irrigation was required, but that also meant small berries with good flavour. And so far, apart from an early burst of heat that was before the berries had started to soften, the weather's been very mild and ripening very slow, so the flavours we're seeing are very intense and very good. So it looks promising.
Before being crushed, the grapes are first cooled overnight. In order to separate the must from the shell mass, the grapes are then pressed either directly or, in some cases, after a short maceration time. This process should be carried out with care in order to prevent the seeds from being crushed, which otherwise would give the wine a bitter and unpleasant taste.
The ripening is well slowly. We had the wind cold. And the temperature in this time in Stellenbosch is about 26, and the night 10 degrees. This is very important, the difference between night and day. This makes good color and good flavor for the white wine. This year is very good.
The wine is then allowed to ferment. The temperature, once again, is very important at this stage of the process. Optimally, it should be 18 degrees Celsius, but in some cases, it can be a little less.
Welcome to the Escapades 2013 vintage, which have been very successful. I have here Vasilis and Vangelis, my partners, and winemakers as well. So I would like to hear your comments for the 2013 red.
2030. We are very lucky. I think this year is very big. Very deep color. The body very strong, but also soft and plain. I think it's a very good year and can be aging for many years.
What do you think about the whites of the 13 that we tasted before?
For whites also it's a very good year. We are making very good white wines with a beautiful aroma of exotic fruits, very delicate and with a very lovely acidity and it's very long in the mouth. It's very good wines.
I definitely agree with you. I think both whites and red of 13 of Escapades are very well made, and the year looks very promising, and I think we'll be very excited when they come to the market. So cheers for this year, and thank you for your help. Cheers.
Thank you, Takis.